Well, if you come over from Facebook and Instagram, here we are back in the function room. So our plans for this, we've got loads of plans for this in the future. So as we've said, we probably want to do some events here in the chateau in the long term. So this is the ideal space. We have covers on right now. And the reason we have covers on is because we used to have to heat this space and it just kind of kept the heat down here rather than disappearing, because above this there is a beautiful roof and it's just so lovely to see. We want to open all this back up again, and obviously when we have guests here and we have this as an event space, this will all be open. It won't be covered in tarpaulin and everything. It'll be looking nice, but no one's seen this. This was my purchase that got me in trouble, and the reason it got me in trouble is it takes 8 people to lift this up, at least 8, but it's my beautiful original chateau billiard table. So obviously this has to go back in the billiard room so that we can play billiards on a night. And right now it's just in here because we've got all the downstairs that we're going to be doing in the chateau over the next year and a half. So this will stay here. As soon as it's out, anyone that wants to give me a game of billiard, it's French billiards, so there's no holes. So you'll have to come and teach me because I have no idea. But it's just such a lovely little space. And we still use it. We still have our freezers and stuff in here, just because we need lots of it, because we do one shop a month. We have another little room in here, which I'm not showing you yet. If you want to see more, pop it in the comments. But it is it's going to be such a grand space. Obviously, do we leave it like this? Do we leave the old age look to it, or do we do something with it? Do we plaster the walls or render the walls, or do we just leave it in its rustic state? I think it's beautiful in its rustic state, and obviously I don't want to have to render all of these walls as well. But it is going to be such a usable space, and like I say, you can see the beam here, and yeah, it was a devastating fire that this place had, and we don't know whether it was because of the bread oven at the time. That's obviously gone now, but we don't know much about the story. There's not much to tell about the story, but that's why the 2 trees at the end near to the garage, they look a bit different to the rest, because they burnt down to the stump and they were left to grow back out at the stump again. So yeah, lovely little space. If you want us to do more of the outbuildings, drop a comment, make sure you like the video, and make sure you share it with your friends. I'm going to get some dinner now.